What's going on, guys? I want to hop on here and share with you something that I have used in my life, especially recently, that has maximized my productivity and helped me be a lot more efficient with the work that I'm trying to get done throughout the day. Because I don't know about you guys, but I have lots and lots of days to where I open up my laptop, I need to get a lot of stuff done, and I have a hard time focusing and getting those things done. And what I want to share with you in this video is basically my little system that I've used that is very simple and allows me to be a lot more efficient with my time and helps me to laser focus in on the goals that I have so that I can be efficient with those goals and make steps towards that every single day. So without further ado, if you guys enjoy the video, I ask that you guys subscribe to the channel, smash the likes, support the channel. Again, this is a small channel, so we're trying to do everything we can to grow. And again, my aim with this, movement is to help you guys out with some of the lessons that I wish I knew earlier. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right down into this. So again, the very first thing that you do when you wake up is you should not be checking your phone, right? This is one of the biggest issues that I've had in my life is whenever I wake up, I just immediately start doom scrolling. And that's something that you can't do because that immediately just basically floods your brain with dopamine and gets you to where you're almost fried from the very get-go. Because if you're just scrolling, I mean, you guys know as well as I do, if you're just scrolling on your phone for a long time, you just don't have any energy, you don't have any ambition. That's just naturally what happens because your dopamine receptors are just getting fried. So if the first thing you can do when you wake up is just not look at your phone for about 30 to 45 minutes, that's one of the biggest things that's helped me out. The second thing, and again, this is all very simple, but it's going to help you guys out if you do this. The second thing that I do is I start drinking a shitload of water, and then after that, I start drinking a ton of coffee, right? Very simple. I like to get caffeinated. I'm a huge person when it comes to using stimulants. I love to use caffeine to be able to get my system going. It helps me get my brain going. I feel like I'm, smarter and, more sharp whenever I have caffeine in my system. That's just me. Highly recommend you guys do that, right? Common sense. A lot of you guys probably already use coffee. Most people probably do, but that's something that's definitely helped me out. In addition to that, what I also do with coffee and caffeine is I also take these little nicotine pouches, basically like the Zens, but I think they're called On. Let me just check. Yeah, On nicotine pouches. They're like little 2 milligram nicotine pouches. And I'm not advocating for you guys to use drugs or anything, but whenever I use nicotine like this, it helps me focus, it helps me lock in, and it helps me have kind of like a burst of focus and what's the word I'm thinking of? It just makes me more ambitious. It makes me want to go take on the world. It makes me feel good, right? And again, it's because it's a drug, obviously, but when used in moderation, I think you're going to be fine. A lot of these pouches that you see out there like Zens and Ons and some of these other ones, there's all kinds of people that tell you it's bad for you and all kinds of people that'll tell you it's not bad for you. I don't necessarily think that nicotine in and of itself is, harmful to your body, just like I don't think caffeine, in and of itself is harmful to your body. It's the delivery vehicle that you're using it with. For example, if you're smoking cigarettes, then, that's obviously not good. There's a lot of carcinogens in that. Versus using some of these little pouches. I just throw one in whenever I'm, need to focus, and I'm just laser focused for the next, hour and a half, 2-3 hours, right? That's what's worked for me. Again, I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just sharing some of the stuff that I do in my life. I'm not a doctor or health expert, so, speak to your doctor or whatever, all the stuff. I'm not telling you to do this, just to be super clear. I'm just telling you what works for me. And the combination of caffeine and nicotine is just like a superpower for me. I'm laser focused, I'm laser locked in, and I am on my stuff when it comes to thinking, speaking, talking to people. I'm much more communicative. I am in a much better mood, and I'm also just able to process and get things done at such a faster rate, right? And I use these, maybe I'll take maybe 1 or 2 of these pouches a day, and they're 2 milligrams. So it's not like I'm taking a whole bunch of it, but having that little kick just gives me such an edge, and it's helped me out so much in my life recently when it comes to doing this because it's able to get my system going. It's able to help me, kickstart my brain a little bit, especially when I start to hit a wall. Like, you guys ever have that to where you're working for a while and then, around like noon, 1, 2, or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, like you just start to hit a wall and you crash and you're just tired and you don't want to do anything? That's how I get too, right? And whenever I feel like that, I'll just drink some coffee and pop one of these little nicotine packets in, and I'm good to go, and I'm locked in for another 3 or 4 hours, right? That's how it works for me. That's what I try to do. I don't really have an addictive personality. I've never really gotten addicted to drugs or alcohol or even coffee or caffeine or nicotine, anything like that. I don't really care, like, if I don't have it, but I prefer to use it because it helps me to focus, and I'm a lot more productive when I'm on these different stimulants, right? Especially when you can maximize and do 2 of them at once. Again, I'm not advocating for you guys to go and take all these different drugs or drink a, whole entire cup of coffee, every minute. But I'm just telling you guys what's worked for me. Again, not health advice, not advice in general. I'm just sharing what's worked for me when it comes to helping me get my brain going. To me, this is like a superpower. I've taken Adderall before. Adderall there's all kinds of different stuff about that, whether it's good for you, bad for you. That's besides the point. But to me, this feels like Adderall, right? And it has a very short half-life. It's not going to stay in your system a very long time. But this is my cheat code for how I focus and how I get a lot of stuff done every single day. Write out all the tasks that you got to get done on a piece of paper. We've talked about that on this channel as well. There's videos about that. Write out everything that you need to get done, and then drink some coffee, and maybe if you're up for it, get one of these little nicotine packets. Again, not advice, and go to work, because you are going to be laser focused, right, when you're doing this. Again, that's just at least my example and how this works in my life. This has helped me out tremendously. I would not be nearly as productive if I didn't have these different types of tools, if you want to look at it like that, to be able to supplement me while I'm working throughout the day, because this has made me significantly more productive. I highly recommend it if it's something that you guys are open to doing. And again, obviously talk to your doctor or whatever you got to do. Make sure this is a good fit for you. If it is, maybe it's not. But again, this is what's worked for me. It's really helped me out, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. The combination of these 2 drugs has been able to really, really, really help me out in my life. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I hope this helps you guys out. Again, for the millionth time, this is not advice. I'm just sharing what's worked for me. If this is something that helps you guys out, great. Let me know. If not, let me know about that as well. I welcome any and all feedback from you guys on this channel. I make this video and all these videos on this channel for you guys, man. I want to help you guys out, and I want to build a community with, other young, hungry guys that want to, make things happen and maximize their lives and, just be successful in general with money, with girls, with, family, right? With, fitness, all this different kind of stuff, man. This is what we want to talk about on this channel. This is the stuff that I'm passionate about. And I'm hoping that some of these lessons that, I've learned in my life are able to help you guys in some way, shape, or form. So if it does, I'd ask that you guys maybe share this video, share this channel with your friends, smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts. And of course, subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.